Hey there all craft beer lovers. Very much welcome to another beer review. So for this time around I think we have a nice Imperial Stout, pastry Imperial Stout on the table. We are going to South Birmingham in Alabama in the good old US of A to Trimtab Brewing. And we're taking a look at this one, their Decadence Double Stuffed Cookie Cream Imperial Stout. Clocking in a 10% ABV in a big 650 milliliter bottle. Nice kind of wax there. Now I did cut a hole up in advance there before I started the recording here, because these can be very very cumbersome to try to get open on camera. So I thought I would save a little bit of time. So with that said, guys, Decadence Double Stuffed Cookie Cream Imperial Stout from the United States. Trimtab, I haven't had anything from these guys before. Let's get it open, see what we get. Alright, there we go. Alright, finally, it's off. Nice bit of smoke. Okay, so I never had anything from Trimtab. I have heard about them. There we go, but I've never tried anything from these guys. And I've been holding on to this bottle for, well, a year perhaps. So, picked it out of my beer collection. Thought I would do a review of it. Look at that, doesn't that look pretty? I think it does. So let's get on with the review. What do we have? We have basically a little bit more than one finger's worth of a nice, compact looking tan colored head. Couple of small bubbles on top. Jet black beer into that glass. Looking good. You can hear the carbonation a little bit there. Hissing and fizzing. You can hear it? Right. On to the nose. See what we get. Okay. Again. Certainly some dark roasted malts. Maybe I have some hint of a spicy note, but for all I can get here on the nose is basically dark roasted malts. Almost like maybe like a nutty sensation on the nose. Okay, so with that said, let's dive in and see what we are going to get. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Right, okay, so definitely let's go again guys. Before we start to dissect it, I want to go again. Right. So, it's not really what I expected it to be. There's certainly a big dark roasted malt note to it. And there's a slight hint of vanilla going on. And the aftertaste, it's more so kind of almost like a nutty sensation there. Almost like a hazelnutty aftertaste. Kind of cookie dough, hazelnutty vibe at the back end. Unfortunately, the beer is very thin. It's an Imperial Stout, as you can see there. It says double stuffed cookie cream Imperial Stout. Now for me, an Imperial Stout should be a little bit more viscous. I mean, it's a 10%er. Should be a little bit more viscous. A little bit more rich body to it, but unfortunately it's quite thin. Now, there's definitely kind of a hint of coffee as well going around in that flavor, but I did expect a little bit more pastry elements to this one. But for me, it's more like a regular kind of Russian Imperial Stout with a little bit of a vanilla-like hint to it. Let's go for the final sip, guys, and do the final evaluation here. So there's dark roasted malts initially, then comes a slight hint of vanilla, and then you get that nutty vibe. Can't describe it in any other way. Actually, it's nutty, maybe a little bit of cookie dough, but it's not really that either. But more so kind of a hazelnut vibe. Very thin body. For me, guys, was it worth the price? I think I paid a lot of money for it, but I don't really remember, to be fair. But was it worth it? No, I don't really think so. I mean, it's okay. It's a drinkable beer. But they promise a lot on that label. Double stuffed cookie cream. But I mean, doesn't really taste like a lot of cookie cream to me. More like a kind of a hazelnutty, slight vanilla-like Russian Imperial Stout. For me, 3.5 out of 5. So slightly disappointing, to tell you the truth. But hey, that's how it goes. 3.5 out of 5. Thank you for watching.